Dude, I just want to be clear about this. LeBron lies about so much stuff we're going to talk about in this video. I don't honestly know if he's ever been to a Diddy party before the clip. So, that part.
No, ain't no party like a Diddy party, so.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
BBN Jack Frost. What's up, party people? Alright, so yeah. So apparently, LeBron James and the NBA has been pulled into Diddy's mess. Okay. Now, the first thing I'm going to say is this. There are allegations out there that not only are there rappers and people in the music industry, executives, that have been caught on camera, because we need to understand that apparently Diddy had video recording equipment throughout the entirety of his home. Every single room, even maybe the closet. Maybe you open up a drawer, there's a camera in there. Maybe you go get the dustpan, there's a camera in there. Maybe you go feed the cat inside of the litter box. I mean, inside of the probably inside of the litter box also. But probably inside of the can, after you open the can, there's one in there. They got the particular cans that have been canned with the little tiny camera inside. Then they probably feed you food. And inside of the food, there's tiny cameras because they need pictures of your inside of your intestine. So the point in which I'm trying to make is, allegedly, if you've ever been to a Diddy party, you're on camera. So if you've ever been to a Diddy party and did anything at all that was illegal, Diddy has the evidence. Now, I just want to add this real quick. LeBron James is not a very honest individual. And the only reason why I'm saying this is, how often have we seen him carrying books around and he's always on the first page? How often does he say he know about things, but then when somebody asks him, he knows nothing? I think part of this might be is, when you're an athlete, especially a basketball athlete, it's different in football for whatever the reason is. But I'm pretty sure the problem also exists in football, but it just seems like it's different in football. But when you're a basketball player, for whatever the reason is, it seems like that's like the main profession at a sports activity or sport, that these guys feel like they don't need to do any schooling. I'm just saying what it is. It's like they don't feel like they need to go to class, they need to do any learning. There's something that school teaches you, that whether you understand you're learning it or not, it teaches you. And that is the ability to research. The ability to gather information, categorize information, and then put information in digestible bites in order for you to then reiterate or be able to tell to other people. I think because LeBron James lacks this ability, that's why he's always on the first page of a book. And that's why every time somebody asks him anything about anything, he doesn't know about it, even though he's told you he's know all of the things. So, I don't know if he's been to a Diddy party before this particular conversation. And the only reason why I say that is because of the look that was on Diddy's face. Now, with all of that being said, if he has been to a Diddy party, the NBA is about to have such an issue. Because if he's been to a Diddy party, imagine all the other top earners in the NBA, superstars, and the mega superstars in the NBA that have also went. Imagine if Diddy, and I'm not saying he is, but imagine if Diddy is also a recruiter for the Lakers. Imagine Because you don't want to get caught doing any of this type of stuff in New York City. I think I need people to understand that, for somebody to say, you know, why wouldn't he be doing that for the Knicks? He's from over there. And he from like Mount Vernon's. I think that's where he's actually from. He's not from Harlem. He's faking. In any regard. That's why it made no sense that everybody treats him like he's from Harlem. Diddy is not from Harlem. He's from money earning Mount Vernon. At least that's from what I know. Shout out to Mount Vernon. I used to work up there on 3rd Street. With that being said, I wouldn't be surprised if there are numerous athletes in general, but specifically NBA athletes. Now, why is this a bigger problem in the NBA than with any other sport? Because the NBA has a 14-man roster. So that means that if you have a team like the Lakers, let's say, and let's say 5 of those guys, 6 of those guys get caught up in a situation where now they can't play any further because they got to go to jail. You've just gutted that team. Now imagine if there's superstars that they go to Diddy's house when they come to LA. Now you just gutted how many teams in the NBA? 7, 8, 20. Because you know they're not inviting the auxiliary players. They're not inviting the bench warmers. They're not inviting the guys who play 5 minutes. They're inviting the big earners. They're inviting the James Hardens of the world. Let's just be clear of that. They're inviting and I'm not saying any of these people went there. I'm just saying the caliber of player that's obviously being invited. They're inviting the Kevin Durant's of the world. That's who they're inviting. They're not inviting the guy that we think he's a player or he might be the ball boy. They're not inviting that guy. So if this LeBron James thing has any legs at all, any, the NBA is in a problem. Because you see, in football, I think there's a 32-man roster, 40-man roster, something like that. So if you lose 10 players, there's people to replace them. Because besides that 40-man roster, you have a practice team that isn't on the team. These guys just literally show up to help the actual team practice. You talk about baseball, let's say. Baseball has what? I think a 20-something man roster. So when these people get in trouble, they also got a farm system. And their farm system isn't like the NBA freaking developmental league. They got people down in the farm system that's ready to play right now. There's just no spot. So if this is true, and LeBron James in the NBA gets dragged into this Diddy mess, we can literally be looking at the NBA being decimated for the next 5 to 10 years. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Moments. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I get on this one. I'm out.
You know the coke good when the police get the fiend chills. To me the streets was better when it was flooded with E-pills.
Caught G with 100 bricks, coming back from Greensville. Judge hit him with 60 years, shit don't even seem real.
Death is guaranteed, all we have is free will.
Your man to turn rat in seconds depending how the streets feel.
Gamble with your life, wisdom only come with time, youngin'. Parlay all day, win or lose I keep the line running.
I'm just warming up, give me your second, game is mine. Cause they're scared to do features, cause they know I'ma take the shine from them. Climb the mountain, respect for my stone and I pulled them up. You can't be a big dog when your whole gang full of mud.
We pouring money in the bank,
they pouring purple in they cups.
Everybody selling dog food but don't feed the pups.
Park it up, we don't do drive-bys, we walk it up.
You attached to who? Your movement don't startle us. We already know who riding like a charter bus.
I'm a bod man, keep me a K, shout out my Charlotte plug. Down south first time shooting that when I caught the rush.
Yeah, I done did it all, I done seen it all.
If you a lame, gotta pay me for the video shoot. I got it tied and you ain't been in the loop. Laura Mob, all bosses, watch me spin in the coupe. GOC is the army and all the generals shoot.
Let's get to that, nigga.